Expose of Anthony Albanese's history as a pro-Palestinian activist. I can reveal Albanese met with the late Palestinian president, Yasser Arafat, 2 years before he, Albanese, protested against Israel during the Second Intifada. And that was the violent Palestinian uprising that included terror attacks. Our now Prime Minister took part in a rally in Sydney where Israeli and American flags were burned. Albanese also met with Arafat, the terrorist turned president of the PLO, in Ramallah 2 years earlier in 1998. Unlike other politicians who met with Arafat, Albanese did not meet the Israeli Prime Minister at the time, it was Benjamin Netanyahu, or the Israeli President, Ezer Weizmann, on his trip to the Middle East. Albanese was on a trip sponsored by the Palestine Liberation Organization, and it was all expenses paid, including flights and accommodation. Sources who knew Albanese at the time told me he was starry-eyed and fawning at the prospect of meeting Yasser Arafat. Here is a photograph that captured that moment. You can see Albanese sitting on the far left of the screen. Next to him is a former Labor MP, Leo Macleay, who was strongly anti-Israel. Then in the centre, there's Arafat. To the right of Arafat is one of his advisors, who then sits next to the former Palestinian delegate, or ambassador in inverted commas, Ali Kazak. And then on the far right of your screen is Joe Hockey, who was also on the trip. Joe Hockey's father was born in the Palestinian territories, and he and Albanese set up the Australian Parliamentary Friends of Palestine group together. National Party MP Peter McGauran, who'd worked on a kibbutz in Israel and had visited Israel on many occasions, was also present. I asked the Prime Minister's office about the meeting, and a spokeswoman said it was a widely reported cross-parliamentary trip to Egypt, Jordan, Gaza, West Bank and Israel. The majority of people on the trip were Liberal and National MPs. Well, tonight, to our continuing expose of Anthony Albanese's history as a pro-Palestinian activist. I can reveal Albanese met with the late Palestinian president, Yasser Arafat, 2 years before he, Albanese, protested against Israel during the Second Intifada. And that was the violent Palestinian uprising that included terror attacks. Our now Prime Minister took part in a rally in Sydney where Israeli and American